Wow. Hey guys! Hey, how's everybody doing? Yo! How's everybody? Okay. Sorry I'm late. I had a big day yesterday. It was just really busy, so taking care of lots of stuff, and I was a little extra tired, so I wanted to get a little extra rest. It was a little bit slow starting today too. Hey Jordan, hey Wonder, hey Demo, hey Norcree. How y'all doing? Man, this music is like really intense. Good for Only though. Like energetic. Love to hear it. Here we go. Just take care of some messaging. There we go. Anyways, how is everybody? How's everybody doing? Wow. Oh, what is this? I see a big gap in the boxes over there. It looks like it's between Kirby and Ninja Turtles? Kirby and Turtles in Time. There we go, that's better. Gosh, I have to get back to Cave Noir. Cave Noir is really cool, but I'm very slow at it. It's one of those games that involves like making a lot of particular choices. I'm gonna like switch the music over because it's a little bit like maybe. Yeah, no, I'll switch over. Anyways, some of the more chill vibes. Anyway, Butthurt, how you doing? Anyways, so yeah, yesterday I did a little bit of cleanup off stream. I wrapped up Mega Man 6. Yeah, I wrapped up the retro set for Mega Man 6, which was pretty cool. I have some feelings about the game. I think it's good, but it's also just like, goddamn. There's no other Mega Man game that drops inputs like Mega Man 6. Yeah, but there's what the full set looks like. Pretty fancy. Yeah. Boss rush wasn't the worst, but it was like definitely a hard one. Had some ribs, oven baked. Ooh. How are you? I'm doing good. Satan, how you doing? Yeah. You're tired? I'm pretty sleepy too. That's fair. Yesterday was way more packed than I was expecting. Way more packed than I was expecting. So it definitely took a little bit more out of me. Even right now, I'm still feeling just a little bit sleepy. I didn't even update my data. Like let me double check this. Got Mega Man 4. Got Mega Man 5. There we go. Oh wait, it's Mega Man 6. It wasn't Mega Man 5 that we mastered. There we go. And I know it's like out of sequence, but you know, Mega Man. No. Oh hell yeah! That's apparently mastery number 69 of the year. I haven't been keeping up with my math. And we're at game 104.
The DNA of the soul.
Memes. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Not my best, but it's nice to be here. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, some days be like that. Definitely get that. Well, hopefully vibing with us helps a little bit. Sometimes it's just like needing kind of that neutral place to just like vibe for a little while. I get that. So the plan is that we're going to play Super Mario Mon for a little while. Then I'm gonna probably take a crack at Ninja Turtles for the NES again. It's been like a week or two since I've done that. I wouldn't mind polishing that off. I don't think it's actually that hard of a mastery, so I just think that it's a matter of sitting down and doing it. I know like the last little while is like my schedule, my lineup has been like dense in a way where I haven't been able to get to all the games I want to. Looking at you, Zelda 2. Looking at you, Bionic Commando. So I haven't been able to get to all those games because I'm just like a little bit. I've overfilled my lineup. Honestly, that's the biggest part of it. You need to play Zelda 2 at some point. I'm gonna play Zelda 2 at some point. It's gonna happen. Like there is no question. It'll happen soon. Oddly enough, like a lot of people have been like itching for Zelda 2, and like that's fair. That's legit. I think like my biggest problem, like I said, was just like I've overburdened myself. Yeah, Castlevania 2? We've already played through Castlevania 2. We already got the mastery for it. I probably am not going back to. I might do the fan like version of Castlevania 2 that's apparently quite good. I might tackle it, but that might be like maybe more of an October thing. Maybe, I don't know. This year's gonna be weird for Halloween. Like, it's already May. Like, it's hard to get over that, you know. Like, usually by about June and July, I'm starting to plan my October lineup. And man, this year's been flying by. It's been like going by really, really fast. So, I feel like, yeah. Something for me to look into, though. Something for me to look into. The fan version of Castlevania 2. Because I've talked about it quite a bit, and I do want to play it. I'm probably never... I shouldn't say never, but I'm probably never going back to OG Castlevania 2 again. I've got the mastery for it. Yeah. I've got the mastery for it. Here, just one sec. Yeah. For anyone that's ever interested in seeing what my like retro achievement stats are looking like, yeah. There's just so many Castlevania games to play, and 2 is not one I'm just not itching to do a double mastery for 2. Yeah. Hey guys, how you doing? I mean, like, this is honestly a big thing with a lot of the games I've been playing. It's just like I gotta like stop going for double masteries. There's so many games to play where I could be doing a single mastery. I say this, I damn well know that like I just mastered Mega Man 6, and this is just between us. This is just between us, okay? I'm gonna do it again. Mega Man 6 is... I like Mega Man 6. It was pretty good. And I know that the second mastery, while I'm, like, warmed up on, you know, beating it the first time, I'm gonna absolutely fucking decimate the PS1 version. Like, I feel very, very in shape for that game. Yeah. Well, look what the cat dragged in. What? Yeah, what did I drag in? What did I drag in? Tell me. Yeah. Oh, what we got? Floppable, how you doing? It's nothing! I'll roll that again. Yeah. Lang, what's up? I don't know, maybe you left the mouse in someone's shoe again. And I'm not much of a mouse cat. We got our cool how do you do fellow children hat. Where is it? There we go. Man, this hat's small. Yeah. I need like a more full-size version of this hat. Yeah. We got the Fred Durst cap. No. Yeah. Code. What? WS setup framed. What the fuck does that mean? Which hat is that? Oh, it's a TF2 hat. I sent it to you. White Spot on Real Kick about extracting models. It is the backwards ball cap. It's this one here. White's she's gonna get me the model for it. Yeah. Oh. Yo, Planet Moon Cat, how you doing? What are you up to? Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people who don't give a fuck. Yeah. Non-binary ally this whole time. There you go. Yeah, the Cosmic Strays have arrived. Aw, very good. What were you up to? You're doing some art? Doing some arts? Alright, but so... Ah, man, I gotta retweet this. This is definitely, like, relatable. That probably shouldn't go in general. I'll move that just a sec. I gotta move this. Alright. It's Kara. Oh, I'm sorry, Kara. Yeah, doing some comms art. I'm gonna almost always read the person's like username when the raid comes in. Once we start talking a little bit, it like kicks in. Cosmic Strays have arrived. I hate Apex monsters. I said it. They're worse than hypers. Apex monsters in Monster Hunter? Worse than hypers. What's a hyper? I'm like, what's a hyper? Yeah. I'm done with Rise base game. Just thoughts. Hyper monsters were GU. GU? Generations Ultimate. Hypers? I don't remember. Hyper State. I don't fucking remember this. I don't know why I don't remember this. Probably because I've played a million Monster Hunter games. And they always have something stupid that they add at the end. Man, why don't I remember this? This is so weird. What is it? It's just the monster's angry all the time? Generations Ultimate. Yeah. Yeah, Nia, what's up? How's this going? Yeah. At the halfway point of the main story, because hyper monsters were 100% optional fights. I would have done it. Yeah, hypers are almost always in rage mode. Because I mean, me and you, White, we played a lot of Generations Ultimate. I mean, we beat everything in Generations Ultimate. There wasn't anything left to do. Yeah, I don't remember it very well. Probably because it's like, from the looks of it, it doesn't look like it's a very like well-defined thing. It's not like suffering from frenzy or being Apex or any number of the other mechanics they've had. Because we got... Yeah. Fair. Tempered. Yeah. You get hit by a car in GU, I don't understand. Because the last time we played GU, we had our asses kicked by Mitsu. Did we? Mitsuzune? I mean, this would have been what, like 2018? 2018 maybe? Maybe before that? Like, that would have been a while ago. Like, what year was Generations Ultimate? Left an impression on me. Meanwhile, I finished GU on December 31st. I see. But, yeah. Kara, thank you again for the raid. And, yeah. Premium, Klitschka, how you doing? There you go. Sorry, I've kind of lost my flow here. Yo, Dana, how's this going? Geolord, what's up? Yeah, welcome everybody. Oh, Nota. I'm just like... Yeah. Slime Ray, Dana, what's up? The reason I hate Apex is because they're literally, what if we made a monster, regular monsters, Elder Dragons, in everything but name, and also hit way too hard. Yeah, I mean, like, most of the, like, late game mechanics are usually less appealing. Honestly, that's the thing, is, like, I feel like most of the tacked on mechanics aren't very good in Monster Hunter, unfortunately. Because, I mean, I'm trying to think, there's, like, been a whole bunch. Like, they either swing between being, being uninteresting and just, like, making things spongier, or they're, uninteresting and ignorable. Like, because, I mean, like, on one end of the spectrum, you have Apex and I guess like Tempered to a degree, where the monsters just become kind of extra spongy and it's just like, eh. And then like on the other end of the spectrum, you have like Frenzy, where it's just like, I'm rewarded for doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing anyway, so what's the point? Like, what are they gonna make? What are they making me do different? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like honestly, their best extra mechanics have always been like variants and subspecies. The first gimmick monsters were subspecies. I mean, I guess. I don't consider that like as much of the same thing though, because that's like having your Ken and Ryu of monsters like formula, right? Whereas like Apex or Tempered or Frenzy is like kind of applied to a monster. There was one, what was it in Rise? There was one that the monsters get like a weak point, and if you hit the weak point, you get extra damage. But it's not, I'm not talking about Wilds. Was that in Rise? I feel like that was in Rise, where like they add like a, yeah. Oh, awesome. White just sent me a thing. But I'm dying. Oh, Dana, if you need to go get rest, you go get rest, okay? I'll just be one moment. You go get rest though. Don't let me keep you. Thank you again for the raid, and I hope Noto was going good. White has just given me a thing, because she's been on a real kick lately for extracting models. So let me beast mode, baby. Beast mode, baby. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good day today. And yeah, like I said, I feel like I was kind of busy, but I feel like I got a little bit done today anyway, so I feel pretty good about that. So I'm feeling pretty okay right now. Oh, it's like not red. That's interesting. It's not red, but I guess I can roll with it. This makes it like even almost worse. It doesn't. It fits on my head kind of weird. Kind of weird, but it kind of works. Yeah, I guess that works. But anyway, there we go. There we go. I'm back. White gave me a hat. Like now it's in 3D. No worries. No worries. You know, it's not a big deal. Anyway, so yeah. So far playing all the Monster Hunter games except Wilds. I think 3U is peak. 3U. 3 Ultimate. Yeah, that's fair. It's the one Monster Hunter I didn't play, but like everyone I know really likes 3U. So I would say that probably makes sense to me. I like but yeah, like deviants, that's the word I was looking for, because I was thinking variant subspecies. Deviants was pretty good. That was an okay, like, extra mechanic. Like, it was just, like, more cracked versions of monsters that kind of had some extra moves. Like, it was just, like, variants, but, like, a little bit, like, lighter, but, like, dialed a little bit harder. So I kind of like them. Deviants were pretty fun. Most fans, IME, question mark, in my experience. I think 4U was peak. A lot of people are gonna probably think 4U in particular because I remember the end game in 4U not being great. But like, I think that For You was so widely experienced, like a lot of people jumped in on For You. So a lot of people are gonna be like, that's my baseline for a good Monster Hunter experience. I think 3U, a lot of people jumped in, but not to the same extent. Like 4U, World, and I guess to a lesser extent, I don't know, like Wild seems like it's selling well, but I don't know like what the general like consensus is for like new players on that one. Like, it's kind of a weird situation with that game, I think, because I think like Wilds, I don't want to say is soured, but it's like there's a lot of misgivings with that game right now. For You scripted ending is fantastic. For You does have a really good ending, yeah, but because it sold even solo players on the idea of a great team. Yes, yeah. I remember being really well, and the characters are really good in 4 in particular. Like it probably had one of the better Monster Hunter like single player experiences for sure. Like that doesn't surprise me too much. But yeah. Also, Mr. Jack, how you doing? Wilds gave me an aneurysm because it had no business running like shit looking the way it looked. It's kind of true. I know exactly what you mean. Because it doesn't look distinctly better than what Worlds looked. Like, it does, technically. Like, when you really, like, look closely at it, it does look better, but it's, like, it's not better in a way that matters. Yeah. It's not better in a way that, like, ultimately matters, and that's, like, the big problem with, like, Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, the biggest innovations in that game are the weak points on monsters and monsters having jiggle physics? Question mark? Yeah. Because it had Unreal Tekken 5 in it. Yeah. I'm happy today was a good B-Day. Was it your birthday, Mr. Jack? Yeah. Retro, how you doing? Yeah. They gave Alma like 7 new glasses. Options, priorities. Yeah. I love what Wilds did with dual blades. Perfect dodge is such a good thing to add to that, but like, yeah. Like the thing is like Wilds, and this is like the thing that's like really like grating about the game, is that there's like so many good choices mixed in to that game. Like there's so many good things. There's so many good things in there. But it's just like there's not a game that pushes you to use them. You know what I mean? Like you can like this isn't to begrudge it, because I do think it's good to have like the game be like very accessible and very like entry friendly, but I do feel like you don't need to tap into even a quarter of the mechanics of that game to beat it. Like, it's very, very, like, it's light. It's a very, like, by comparison, very easy Monster Hunter. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Here, let me give you a gacha roll. Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, hell yeah, you just got an outfit. Let me go get it. Yeah. I will just be 1 second. This kind of works. This will match. It'll match the hat. Kinda. I guess it kinda does. There we go. He is. Yeah. Aw. Happy birthday again, Mr. Jack. I hate Unreal 5 so much. Every game that had poor performance in the last few years at launch had used it. Everyone complained about it, and it takes multiple patches to fix this. Yeah. Wilds has some great ideas, but also just, yeah. You do the story and the gameplay and it abruptly stops. Yeah, like, I've never... It felt that way a little bit on Rise, where you beat it, and then, like, it just, like, you hit just, like, this road bump, and there's just nothing to do. World was the same way. I'm sure they'll make it fucking miserable in Master Rank eventually. Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for. I want to be miserable. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Monster Hunter now is that the games are literally incomplete. Yeah, and that's like, I know it's been kind of true for like the last few games, but there is something to be said about that. But I think this is the one they hit it home for me, that it's like, I'm probably never going in like day one on a Monster Hunter game again if this is what they're gonna be like dropping. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it just pays to wait. Like, Monster Hunter games are all, you're allowed to have fun for 75% of the game, and then you lose. We lose all capacity to design a game. Yeah, kinda. Code, you have no idea how much I fucking love your little walk-off thing. It makes me giggle. Ah, well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Mr. Jack. I feel like, okay, so like, I feel like some VTubers, like, forget the artistry of it. You know what I mean? Like, there's like, it always makes me feel bad when I see like a VTuber, like, just like walk away from the screen and their model just goes, wait. Like, you know, that just like makes me feel really bad. Like, that's the whole thing, is that like, I don't want y'all to experience that. So like, that's the thing. If at any point like that is going to happen, like, I try to like, I should animate mine to shrink and vanish when I go on breaks. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like, the only person who I feel has like nailed that and made that like work is like Ada. Because it's canonically, there's a reason for it. Cause like, Ada's a haunted doll VTuber, and when Ada like steps away, Ada just leaves Void's like haunted doll body. So it's just like, that's awesome. Like, it's perfect. But like, I feel like it's just heartbreaking to me. I've seen one or two folks who have their model play out of sleeping animation if they lose tracking, which is a clever way of handling it. That's awesome. I would love to have that, just like dozing off. I'm really feeling like you is one of the reasons I love you, Code. Aw, thank you, Julia. Like, I mean, like, that's the thing. Fundamentally, this is me. This is who I am. I am a VTuber more than anything else in my life. Like, so like, I think that's true, and I think it's important to like value that. I love leaving my model when I have to go take a leak. He can sleep. Aw. Yeah, Monty, how you doing? But it's like, for example, like me, like the way my model works is I just go completely like neutral, and it's, I don't know, I don't like it. Yeah, I must forgot to mention, I don't know if there's how one can change that. Like, I don't know how you change your like neutral state. Yeah, I almost forgot to mention, but I fixed a modern TV yesterday. Oh, replaced the backlight. Was a huge pain to get to it, but it was fun. Oh, hey, very cool. I felt like such a genius when I cracked open my monitor last summer to like get a fruit fly out of it. It was very rewarding, although my monitor has never quite been the same. It's definitely got like a damaged strip near the top of it, but what can you do? One VTuber, I want their face glitches out and it says error when they lose tracking. It doesn't really make sense since they're a music fan. It's still kind of cool though. Like, having something is better than nothing, you know what I mean? Like, but let me catch up here. I think Wilds, it's just even more apparent how it's like not a complete game. Yeah, I just want to like get back to that like conversation, finish it off. Like, Wilds is like, there's a lot of good in there, and I have a feeling that the Monster Hunter team is probably gonna like, they're probably gonna swing it, and I'm gonna be, when Monster Hunter Wilds expansion comes out, I'm gonna play and I'm gonna probably fucking love it. But it's also just like, I gotta like really consider next time there's a Monster Hunter game to not jump in like early. Wait for the expansion. That's the time to jump in. I think once it's all said and done, it'll be fine product. Yeah, I think so too. But I do think that, like, yeah, like the structure feels more true than ever, that you're playing like half of a game, 75% of a game. Although there is definitely some like, and I guess like on one hand I should be pleased that the game is taking risks and doing things, because let's be real, there's more than a few like video games out there, franchises that struggle with this, where they get a formula, it sells well, and they don't budge from it. Looking at you, Pokemon, where they don't want to really budge from the formula very much. And that can be really frustrating, because you want to see them do things and change things up. And sometimes when they change things up, it's not always for the better. Like, there's a risk when you change things. And that's like one of the things that kind of has to be accepted. Like, we got a lot of good things in Wilds out of the fact that they were willing to take risks, but we also got some not good things. So, that's, I don't want to begrudge it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that they did something a little bit different. The ending of the base game of Rise makes no sense. I don't understand how this mating cycle causes. Don't question how monsters mate. Like, don't even go there. Like, if you're looking for like logical lore and for things to make fucking sense, like, don't do that. That's just a fool's errand. Like, yeah. So regular if the dragons are so rare no one ever noticed before. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting Wilds, play the beta, and seeing y'all finish the game in a week made it seem so small. Yeah. Like, the big thing is, unlike World and Rise, at least to the same extent, Wilds pushes you through the game. You feel like you got to play through the entire story mode before you can get to the game, and then there's just like nothing. Like, Worlds felt like at least like there was some back and forth where it's like we do some story stuff, and then like I'd be doing some casual hunts for things, and then like it would go back and forth. There's more play. That said, when I did World, that was a little before my VTuber days, and that was like definitely earlier in my streamer life, and we blasted through that game in like 3 days. It wasn't long. Like, in a way, the game is small. As weird as it is to say, even though I think there is actually a fair amount of monsters in it. I think it's comparable, if not more, than World, and I think similar to Rise. I think what hurts it though is there's like overlap. There's a little bit too much overlap. I don't think they're stupid. I don't remember what they're called, like milk monster guardians. That's the word. I don't think like Guardians was a well thought out idea, and I don't think it's good, and I think it's actually super bad, and it makes the game worse. And it's something that like it definitely, like, I know like number wise it does mean that they have more monsters, but it's like it's the same fucking monster. It's the same fucking monster, just with like slightly skewed stats. Yeah, it's such a filler. Like, you can't just like I would not be able to discern the difference between like Rathalos. If you did like the Coke Pepsi test where you put Rathalos and Guardian Rathalos under a cup and then like swap them around and then had me fight Rathalos, whatever was under the cup, and then I had to decide if it was Rathalos or Guardian Rathalos, I would not be able to tell you. Put Rathalos in a giant polygonal cube and have me well, that won't work either. You understand what I'm saying. Just randomize the fucking skin on it, and I would not be able to tell which is which. It's like fucking virtual reality arc from Yu-Gi-Oh! Of Monster Hunter. I'm not familiar with that, but just kind of there to fill time. Yeah. And I could kind of tell maybe the difference between Dashigama and Guardian Dashigama, but it's still like, that's more so because like maybe just a credit to the fact that they decided that Guardian Dashigama should fight more on 2 legs, and regular Dashigama should stand around and get stabbed in the butt for 20 minutes before falling over. Like, that's like the difference is just the lack of flavor in one, and then like actual flavor in the other. So it's hard to tell what I don't know. Like, it's not great. It's just not great. Ugh. Anyways, I've talked about Monster Hunter a little bit. We need to get into our game. Yeah, that's almost more of a story balancing thing, because you fight the standard ones, so it's comparatively early. I don't even feel like there's that much of a gap between Rathalos and Guardian Rathalos. I feel like those fights were almost next to each other. Dashigama though, like, definitely is like he's definitely like early monster, later monster. Yeah. So, I don't know. Sent you 2 things, including a fix for the cap. Okay, it's hard for me to add these in. Okay, I'll be one moment, because White wants me to, she's making hats for me, so I have to get these. Have to get these. We need as many hats as we can get. What if I just rename the file name if it will like just take? It'd be pretty awesome if it just worked. Oh, that didn't override it. What? Oh crap, which is which? Uh-oh, I've mixed them up. Okay, this file was created when? 12:55. This file was created 1:15. Okay, so it's this one. Okay. Okay. Whoa. It vanished. Okay, here, I'm just gonna fix this right quick. Because White is giving me 2 hats. Actually, these are all hats that are gonna be on the roller soon. And replacements for some hats that are on the roller. So, just one sec. Let me just get these, like, organized. Oh, that one's pretty cool. Just good, like, it's amazing to me, like, how many of these hats and things are, oh, the color on this is really good. You did a good job on that, White. It's amazing how many of these hats are already, like, kind of scaled to my head. Not all of them, but some of them. Like, I could not get over the fact that, like, the Sonic's glasses from Riders just fit onto my head perfectly. For some reason. I'm like, I don't think my... Okay, though I do want to, like, put an asterisk on this, because, like, I don't think that my, I like to think that my head's not big. But when I discovered that my head is the same size as Sonic's head, and then I'm also discovering that it's, like... I also discovered that it's apparently the same size as Ness's head, and Ness is canonically known as a character with a big head. I'm like, ah, man. Oh. Damn, this hat's kind of boss. I think that's pretty good. Although I think it's maybe a little bit large. Okay, cool. White just gave me 2 new hats to add. Check this one out. That's pretty cool. I'm clipping it a little bit, but I'll straighten it later. Yeah. Your hair makes it big. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Nia. Yeah, I got thick fur. So this is a pretty cool hat. Yeah. Big head. Oh, White's still sending me more hats. Well, I'm not gonna do these ones right now because we have a stream to run. But yeah, here, let me show off some of the hats that White's grabbed, which are gonna be all on the rollers soon. So we got this one. What y'all think? We'll do fashion show. Pretty cool, huh? My ears clip, but I mean, like, you gotta just make slots in some hats for ears. They don't make enough hats for cat girls. I'm just throwing that out there. We were talking about cutting hair last stream. How do you feel about getting your model being bald? I'm okay. I'd rather not if I could help it. Like, give me this burger that she made. So that's gonna be an option at some point. We got Ness's hat and bat. Pretty cool. Which, yeah, I was very surprised to find out that Ness's hat is just like perfectly scaled to my head. My burger was one of the first models I ever made on my own. We got, yeah, Ram's hat and her blade, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool one. I'm like, I love it. I love sword. I mean, technically we have both blades if I want them, but like, both blades end up being really far away, so it's like kind of hard to see them. So that one's like kind of weird. We got the Mario Samurai hat, which White gave me the other day. It's a little bit crooked. I'll have to fix that. We got a new Met helmet, which I think also looks pretty cool. We got, for when I do get back to Monster Hunter, we got 2 different long swords. We got I think this is the laggy longsword. And no, this is the laggy longsword. The other one is which longsword is this? I have to, like, Jaggy maybe? No, not Jaggy. It would be like more pink and red. I don't think it's a Noger. It's definitely one of the ones from yeah, I'll have to, like, I can remove them. By the way, the blades are still inside the sheaths. I can remove them just for the blades. That's pretty cool. White said I could have the blade. Splatoon safety vest, which I don't think we've fixed yet. Yeah, okay, my boobs are kind of punching through it, but you know, it's fair. They gotta have room. Chun buns, which are actually super cute. Those turned out really good. I kind of love them. And yeah. When I get into wilds in a few months, should I long blade, charge blade, or hunting horn? What weapons do you typically use? Are you doing mostly solo? If you're doing mostly solo, I'd recommend probably longsword or charge blade. Hunting horn's definitely at its best when you're with a team. I also got Minicap, which I already had one, but you know. So, anyways, let's put our scout hat back on. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday to whoever today. Oh, Codes, welcome. Yeah. I've been doing a different weapon each game. I've narrowed down to those 3. I'm a bow main outside of my challenge. Okay. It's Mr. Jag's birthday. I would say probably longsword. But I'm also biased. You know what? Actually, charge blade. Longsword, like, and I do think there is like a little bit of the argument could be made about wilds that I did play longsword when I probably should have explored more. Because I think, like, more than any other Monster Hunter, one of the benefits wilds does have is that they have a lot of room to just explore. Weapons are very easy to make in that game, and you should play lots of weapons in that game. I think that's good. It's a good idea to do that. I'm just like looking here. I just realized that there's a second hat here. I don't think I saw it. Oh, right, it's that one. I was so super easy to make and rise. I've maxed out almost every bow tree. Yeah. Like, wilds is even easier. You could just make everything pretty much. Like it takes a little bit of work, but like, you know, compared to what it used to be to make a weapon. Yeah. All right. Okay, I've kind of I guess I'll like give it a minute, but yeah, on the topic of other news and things, so I know that like, so I've switched to using the ad manager for Twitch, which is gonna pop an ad like in 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So I've been using the ad manager with Twitch, and I have to admit, like early stats and everything are kind of good. It's something that I'm gonna give it the month probably and see how I feel by the end of the month, but I'm probably gonna end up sticking to the ad manager, which means that we're gonna have 3-minute breaks every hour, which, like, on one hand is kind of annoying because it does interrupt what we're doing every hour, which is kind of a shame, but also I have to admit it's good to be able to get up and walk around every hour, at least like a little bit, you know what I mean? So it is kind of good to have those little breaks. So I'm probably gonna be sticking with it, but I will say that like early signs for like how much is it actually worth it to do it, like financially on Twitch? Yeah, the answer seems to be yes. It's pretty decent. So it's something I'll probably keep doing, because I really should be getting up anyways every hour to like walk around, you know, and, you know, take breaks, stretch, get food, refill my water, that sort of stuff. So at least for now, it seems like okay. I'm gonna try and like maybe add something so that it will mark in my like VODs, so that I can like remove the breaks in my VODs, but it's still just like, yeah, it's still a little bit of a thing. But yeah, for like complete transparency, the last like 4 days of running, yeah, I know, ads, I know. The last 4 days of running with the ad manager did result between making an extra $8 to $12 per stream, which, you know, is no small amount of money. That's actually pretty decent. So yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I don't want to like hinge it on just the fact that I'm getting up. Like, the money is definitely kind of nice, like, you know, so at least know that doing this, it is a fair amount, you know. All right, I'm off to sleep. All right, Clary, you have a good night. Yeah. So it's something that I'm gonna have to like, it's a factor. It's a factor. But like I said, it's already been something that I've been wanting to try and like adjust things around so that I'm getting up and walking around more. Because honestly, in between like December, honestly, even probably October, November, December, January, February, like, I've been noticing it a lot more in my legs after a stream, where my legs are very stiff. I'm kind of sometimes sore from sitting, which, like, I don't notice it so much when I'm sitting, but when I get up, it's like, oh, this doesn't feel good. Yeah, honestly, if you do take a break thing when ads are running, it's like so much less intrusive than having ads run mid-conversation. Yeah, definitely. One discourages interaction, the other encourages self-care. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm hoping to like emphasize with it, is it's a chance for all of us to get up and maybe move and, you know, not be like locked into sitting and, you know, that sort of thing. I know nobody really is to the same degree probably that I am, but it is something that I think it's generally been kind of beneficial. Yeah, refill your water, grab a snack, exactly. So speaking of which, we have ads in about 10 seconds. So saw share with your ad money. Yeah, maybe. But I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Everyone hang tight and we'll get our show started. We'll play Super Mario Mon. So BRB. Pressure wave. Okay, I better switch because the defaults don't start with an ability, I guess. Actually, just shoot me for a second. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was pretty much 95% positive that there was no team fire. But
oh yeah, no, I peppered you earlier to make sure.
Yeah. You just, what? You peppered me earlier? It didn't fucking consent to that.
Oh yeah, like point blank with a shotgun at the back. It was brutal.
Like,
if there was friendly fire, we would have known.
Oh my god. Don't need the controller. Alright. So nope, that's not it. Woo! Why'd I go down here? Alright. So let's see. Yeah. My dog can steal the toes. Sure. That's what we'll do. Wow. Huh. What? What? Luigi just got robbed. Ah. What? You wanna fucking try me? Ah. I was like, if the knife works, the gun will work too, right? Oh, jeez. You guys, this is probably awkward silence. Our armor flanking in unison.